All right, what's going on, everybody? So today is October 17th. It's a Tuesday, and I am so fortunate to be able to get in the woods. Going to be mid-October. I was like, boss, one more day, and so I was able to secure a day off. I haven't done much hunting this year. I've done a little bow hunting. I've seen a little bit of activity, but nothing really to speak of. And I love October and November, and there's plenty of time to hunt. There's a couple 3-day weekends for me coming up. I got Thanksgiving, I got Christmas, and I'm so grateful for that. But man, just having a day off midweek. There's nobody out here. I'm down here on some state lands. I mean, there's a few people out. I'm actually going to be going down a roadbed with the wind at my back, but then dipping down off the roadbed a good little ways into the woods toward a creek bottom or a drainage ditch, then coming back up into that same wind that was at my back, but off of it quite a bit. And the area between the roadbed and the creek bottom or the ditch, this big shelf, is all thick, nasty bedding area. That's the plan of attack. Don't want to talk too much. Just want to get you in on what's going on. And I'm hunting with a Mini 14. I'm taking the Ruger Mini 14 out. I don't know if I've ever put a video out hunting with this thing. It's a cool gun. I think it's like a 1973 model. Don't quote me on that, but I love the thing. And it's iron sights. It's fun. I always thought, how cool would that be to not just kill a deer with the Mini 14, the farm boss or the farmhand, whatever they call that gun. Great gun, .223 caliber. How fun would that be? To do that, to kill one, and much less, catch it on camera and put it out there. So anyway, October 17th, South Carolina public land, Ruger Mini 14, not buck hunting, not doe hunting, deer hunting, meat hunting. This is a meat hunting Tuesday, So come along with me as hopefully we can catch some cool footage of God's creation, and then just put a little meat in the freezer. Stay tuned. Apparently it rained here last night. I didn't know it. The woods are so quiet. I mean, I'm on some grass now, but this past September and into October, it's been so dry, and these woods are going to be really quiet, which is wonderful for if I do end up doing some still hunting, some scout hunting. So I'm trying to be real quiet, and it's great because it's wet and everything's real soft and quiet. The wind is doing exactly the opposite of forecast. Again, you cannot rely on forecasted wind when you hunt in hilly terrain. It'll never be consistent, so I'm just gonna play my instinct and stick with my plan. And if there's one thing that is consistent, it's thermals rising. So especially in the morning. So I'm sticking with it. I'm gonna continue on. I'm coming in here for one bow hunt in September, and Alright guys, well, I had pulled on out, scout hunted my way back, and I found that ladder stand, which was, discouraging a little bit, but I found one area where some real thick woods fell off to some open woods. White oaks were falling, which was great. And then boom, there's ribbons, there's bright eyes where no stand, but someone's probably just, using bright eyes and ribbons to get them to an area, maybe to ground hunt or to use a climber. Just too obvious, you know what I mean? Just, it's Tuesday. I bet you I could go sit down there, right where those ribbons are, where that ladder stand is, probably this evening, maybe even see a deer. But it's not what I'm looking for. And I'm not buck hunting necessarily. I'm not looking for a big boy, but I'm not seeing any deer sign. Where all these open, obvious places are, where other people have ladder stands, I'm just not seeing sign. I'm seeing stuff that's historical. I'm seeing areas that I know people have hunted and areas that I would probably hunt too, but every year can't be the same. So it's 10, 11 o'clock, and I'm in hardcore scouting mode. I'm about to go get in the woods. I'm going to go put some serious scouting in, because I've got to find somewhere to hunt tonight. I want to find somewhere good. Somewhere if I could just find that feed tree, man, just that one feed tree. If I could find that one scrape line or rub line, or that one hot trail that, since it rained last night, you could see fresh track prints. If I could just find that, I'll set up on it and hunt it. So, scouting mode, here we go. Alright guys, so I literally just clipped the camera to the gun. I'm not taking any kind of other gear. So I'll either have if I step up on a deer, the camera will either be on me or it'll be on the deer. So I definitely am taking my gun with me. But the wind has picked up a good bit, and I'm gonna be walking in the exact same way. If you've seen my video, if you've seen the video where I killed it was like an 8-pointer with a bow. It broke off when he fell into a creek on the ground from last year. If you've seen that video, I'm actually heading in the same exact trail, and I've already got a scrape 20 yards off the road. Wonderful. Shot one with the RUGER Mini 14, a buck. I'm out here. Just my phone literally clamped onto the gun in a pinch. I don't even have the right camera mount. I have nothing. But those two deer slipped up. Sorry guys, I'm shaking up right now. guys, oh my goodness. Look at this. Look what just happened. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Look at this. Okay. Literally, I'm holding, okay, it's like an iPhone something, an old iPhone. It's got HD camera, right? Great. So I use it as, I got a screw-in tree mount thing with a little clamp. It's a great selfie cam. I don't have a GoPro. I clip it on a tree, whatever. Okay, so I'm like, okay, I'm scouting. I gotta take my gun. But man, I want to put this on YouTube. So what? Look at this. This is not a joke. I literally, I bungeed this thing. Here, this is my screw-in part. I bungeed this thing together, and my phone was mounted. My old phone was mounted on this, on my Mini 14, baby, Mini 14. Iron sights, one shot. Look at the steepness. He came from way up here and dipped right down. I saw the two does. Then I heard a grunt. I know I did. I heard the tiniest grunt, and I saw a flash. And it's October 17th. I mean, things are gonna start picking up. So he's kind of in the wind and the wind and the sunlight. It's great for me. He comes. He does a little circle. I see a flash of him, and I see him dip down into this huge gully. Not huge, but immediately, as soon as he dipped down, I knew, usually when they dip down, they're going right up. And if he were to go down, he'd come to me anyway. As soon as he dipped down, I grabbed hold of a tree, flicked the safety off, and waited. And his neck, his shoulder, good vitals were there past this pine. And I just iron sights, put it on him and pulled and squeezed that trigger. 10 o'clock, 10:30, what time is it? 11. Let me text my dad real quick. Anybody can do this. I have skills that my dad taught me. I'm grateful. I am not any different than anybody else. I hunted hard like most people would this morning. I got up early. I was up at 4 o'clock, driving down to the state lands, getting coffee, getting in the woods with my flashlight, getting into a spot, sitting there shivering in the cold, putting in time, putting in the effort. Saw nothing, okay? So I know, okay, I gotta go out here and get it, but I'm gonna go out here and scout, all right? This is something where I took a day off of work. I mean, I don't get, weeks off at a time. Like, I gotta make this count. So I pulled out of the woods, decided, hey, I'm gonna scout. Where can I find? I'm a meat hunter. Let me just find some acorns with some fresh tracks, some fresh droppings or something. So here I am, scout hunting quietly. I did start walking too fast. If those deer would have blew, this is just my opinion. If those deer would have blew, I don't think I would have seen that buck. He would have been alerted. So they're bedded over there. He's over here. He knows where they are. They know where he is. It all works out that way. And he just came down off this hill. I don't know. All I know is walking through the woods, scout hunting slowly, diligently, calmly, with all senses tingling. Literally, as I'm parking and walking in, there's people leaving out to go get a burger. And I love pulling out for lunch. But if I'm not finding anything, I ain't going nowhere. I'm going to another spot to find sign. It's hunting, it's you gotta earn it. So I really did, honestly. I thought, right when I was closing the truck door, I thought, man, I'm not gonna I literally, you saw how I bungeed that camera mount. And I said, you know what, I'm not gonna do this. I'm just gonna walk in here with the gun in case I see a hog or a coyote or something. But then in the back of my mind, I thought, no, you walked in here last year on a whim with a bow and shot a nice buck on the ground with a bow. Why would you not bring your camera just in case? but I can't get over this. I'm still in shock. Wow. And now I gotta find some cell phone signal. It's always the laughing thing. I always hunt in places with no cell phone service. But you know what? I think the deer like it out there where there's no cell phone signal. So, okay, I'm gonna get back to trying to get in touch with my dad and see what happens. Right, just got picked up by the cavalry. Dad came and got me, helped me skin the thing out. He did everything. He did everything for me, man. Dad's awesome. Helped me skin the deer out. We just dragged it out, got it up here on the gravel road. I'm gonna go get my truck, get it loaded up. Gonna do a final kind of closing. And man, it don't get no better than this. Fun, family, friends, outdoors, public land, deer hunting. I don't know what else you could ask for, man. Feeling blessed for sure. There it is. Dad helped me drag it up the hill. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Big old body on it. And I mean, that's it. Simple as simple. I mean, like I said, walking through, pumped those does, kept quiet, kept things, you know, easy. Little mini 14, that Ruger, and next thing you know, all I saw was his body and a couple, you know, sunbeams on the antlers. Didn't know anything about him. I thought it was a little buck. And he come down that gully and then back up, and then what do you know? This is a public land special right here, man. This is like a dream. I actually, you know what? That 8-pointer or whatever that I shot last year, check that video out sometime with a bow on the ground. Same exact parking spot as this morning. So my truck has been parked in this spot 2 different times, and both times I've killed a buck. I might have found myself a new lucky spot. But yep. Nothing more I could really ask for. This is just insane. So hope it's been a good video for you guys. Wow. There you go.